morning. It's Tanny the Canadian Stamper. Just gonna bring up your comments. We're gonna make two cards today. One's a fun fold and the other one we're gonna make the background, and we're gonna use Snowflake Wishes. I don't know if any of you have this one, but it's awesome because it makes the coolest snowflakes. And you can play with color and play with layers because it comes with a die set. So you can, well, you'll see. Well, we've got cardstock going and we've got glitter paper and all sorts of different things. Then you can cut them out and then layer them. So it's super fun. All right. So how's everybody? Did everybody survive the week? And yeah, that's it. That's all I'm going to say because it's crazy. I'm excited to craft today because it's time to get some crafting going. So let's do it. Let's get our craft on. Hi everybody. I'm ambitious today because I want to do two cards. So I got to focus so I don't keep you all morning. My mom's coming over here in a bit. I don't know if you're watching right now, Mom. We're making caramel popcorn. All right, this is it. These are our supplies. If you're stamping along with or whatever. I think some of you have this. Good morning, Wendy. So here's the card template for the first one, the fun fold that we're gonna do. And it opens like this. So this is retired designer series paper from last year. And then so sometimes I save the fun folds in my little container over there. So that's what we're gonna do. Now, so the DSP designer series paper is retired, but then I went to make it and these squares are also no longer a thing. So these are the dies that I'm using. I do reach for this one quite a bit. It's called, oh no, it's not called that. I've mixed these up. I can't find the little paper where all my snowflakes, you know, like so that's happening. What are these ones called? These are Stitch So Sweetly dies. I reach for them quite a bit. And then the other ones that you saw was the So Many Snowflake dies that go with. Okay, let's do it. This one we're gonna do last. That's the one where we're gonna make a background. We may use these wonderful snowflakes. Haven't decided yet. We'll see. So let's do it. I have here all of our pieces. So these are the measurements. The base, which is this one here, is 12 by 5.5. So it's essentially a piece of designer series paper cut in half and then trimmed to 5 1/4. That's it. So we're gonna make use of both sides. I was meeting with some of my crafting gals and one of them was like, oh, I've got too much designer series paper, which we all do, don't we? We can all confess. And I said, oh, I remember this card and it's a great way to use your DSP. And Stampin' Up! Has such pretty DSP. So it's nice to be able to showcase both the front and the back. All right, so let's score this with my trimmers. Good morning, Pam. Hi, Kyle. So I'll just, where am I putting this? Maybe here. So I'm gonna score it 2, 4, 8, and 10. This is going to be my inside. This is my outside. So this is, did I tell you this? This is designer series paper from Celebration, and it matches the Peaceful Deer. And I grabbed it this morning because it had snowflakes on it. And I thought, that's what I need. So the trimmer comes with a cutting blade and a scoring blade, of course. Don't forget about that. So then I'm gonna score at 4. Don't push too hard with this, just because you don't want to. Designer series paper is not always as thick as cardstock. Sometimes it is. And then of course my arm comes out, so I can get, you can't see it, but it goes all the way to 17. So then I'm gonna score at 8 and then 10. So that's it. Actually, I lied to you. It's not it. Okay, so we're gonna do the scoring and varnishing, and then it's not it because I need to create this piece. I don't actually know how I'm gonna do it. We're gonna wing it. But let's fold and varnish first. So folding into the mountain, well, actually for this one, because it's an accordion fold, just looking for my lines. I want this to go in. Is that right? Yeah. This is going in, and then this one's coming back on itself. There it is. Oh, I'm doing this backwards. Is that right? Oh no, that's right. I want the snowflakes on the outside. Whew! Thought it was backwards. And then we'll do the other side. I think Mom and I are gonna do 2 batches of caramel popcorn, she said. She was gonna ask Zach to help, but of course, as some of you might know, Zach broke his hand this week. Did a good job. He broke it in 2 spots. I feel like I kind of want it to be this way. Yeah, I do. I lied to you. So this is, I'm just flipping it around the other way because I want the snowflakes. See where I'm going with that? That's okay. So I'm just flipping it around the other way. My mom has this thing, it's called a whirly pop. And it's like this thing, and then you turn and the thing, anyways. So we're gonna use the whirly pop to get some caramel popcorn going. She was gonna ask Zach to help her with the stirring, but with his hand being the way that it is, I'm gonna help instead. So this is 5.5, and I wanna get half of 5.5, which I don't, that's not simple math in my opinion. So I thought, well, maybe we'll do 2 things. I can do one, which is, I'm just gonna like kind of fold this just to get my point in the middle, rather than trying to fuss with 1/8 of an inch and whatever. I feel like this is cheating a bit, but I'm good with it. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, so now this is my right way around. Hi, Jody. Okay, so here's this, my little nick right here. So if you're making this card, okay, if you want to get a pen or something here, I'll put this here so you can copy the measurements if you want to. And I'm gonna, okay, so I'm gonna use my cutting blade. This is my trimmer, and I'm gonna go, so see where the first point is up here? That's my 2-inch fold. I'm lining that in here, and then I'm going down to this sort of faux crease that I made. And we're gonna cut it. We're gonna cut down that that side, which is giving us this piece here. And then we're gonna flip this triangle around and put it here. That's the trick. Now you know the magic. Okay, there and there. And I'm cutting. There. Like that. I'm not totally convinced I'm gonna use that, but we're gonna try. So then this side, there's my neck. Here's my 2-inch crease. Score line, I think. There we go. Nailed it. All right. Do you like this card base? Have you seen it before? Okay, can you tell me please your thoughts, ladies, and any gents who may be watching, with the piece down here or without? I feel like maybe with. Okay, so while you're thinking about that, Don't answer yet, because let me show you the pieces that we're rolling with here. Okay, so when I was doing, I couldn't decide, obviously, on which sentiment block I wanted. So here are my 3 pieces. Nancy and Pam say with. I think Kyle, you say it too. Okay, so the difference between these pieces, I don't know if you can tell, it's pretty bright in here actually. Let me turn this light down. Is one of them is shimmer. This is the shimmer paper from Stampin' Up, and then this is just basic white. So I feel like maybe you can't see it. So I'm gonna make the executive decision to go with shimmer paper because it's a Christmas card. And these are our options. So I'm hearing with is what we like, and I'm good with that. Sure. And then we have these. So there's this one. There's this one, or there's this one. And then we have some other pieces, like some snowflakes that I'm gonna add to sort of almost like foliage really around the card. I feel like maybe this is the one. It might be hard for you guys to try to communicate which one, because yeah, you're right. Who's saying that? Lori, yes, you're right. It does matter on what sentiment. Good point. Good point. So let's talk about that. I feel like I like this one. May your season sparkle. Snowflake wishes for a Merry Christmas. That's fun too. I feel like this one is the one to do, which then, as you say, Lori, it may not, where's the sentiment? Oh, here. May your season sparkle. That's pretty big. And I think someone is saying the third one, which I agree. That's good. However, once we start adding our pieces, it's not big enough, right? Same. So I think we're going for the third, ladies. I'm tempted to emboss this. Tempted. We're gonna emboss in the next card, so I'm gonna stay focused. All right, I got my stamping block. I'm gonna pick up my stamp, make sure it's straight. And I'm gonna do real red. I need my mat, 1 second. So I have my piercing mat here because it's a photopolymer stamp and we need the squishy. I'm actually not super convinced that my real red is gonna cooperate today, so let's do a practice run. I feel like maybe I need a new real red. No, Wendy, I don't think you can still get the paper. However, you're coming to Stamp Camp next week, of course, and we're doing the deer. And I do actually have another pack of paper that I haven't opened yet. So I may have a pack if you want it, depending on how much I use for the class. So I will keep you in mind. I'm happy with this stamp, by the way. It's beautiful, actually. It's perfect. Okay, and I'm gonna set this kind of off to the side because I feel like my snowflakes are gonna be over here. Beautiful. Everybody says the third piece. Okay. We might stamp on the inside as well, but let's just get our outside organized. Here's my 2 pieces for the inside. So the measurements here are here. The white measurement is not there, but it's just a 1/4 inch smaller. All right, let's get gluing. I'm sure this is clogged. It's always clogged. Every Saturday, maybe if I remember, I will show you my workspace to my left. It's like I threw up Christmas cards all over my table. It's like a Starbucks table. Lance got it for free, actually, from a Starbucks. I can't remember which Starbucks was closing. And in his profession, they spend time going for coffee and whatnot, as I'm sure lots of professions do. But anyways, they befriended the folks in Starbucks, and then they were moving. And so I guess instead of just moving everything to the new Starbucks location, they get rid of everything and then buy new for the new store, which, okay, well, and so anyways, we got this table for free. It's a super score. It's heavy, like wicked heavy. I'm gonna show you guys. I might just flip my camera. Should I just take a break real quick? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you my real life crafting. I'm doing it. We're going on a road date. Let me unplug this. Okay, don't judge me. Look at this hot mess. Anyways, my point to this is the table. Look at this table. It's crazy. And it's super thick. Like, it's really good. Anyways. So that's my Christmas card base there. Christmas card central. Okay. I dig this. I'm happy with this. Let's just deal with this part. Let me plug you in again, just in case. I'm happy with this. It's making me happy. It's bringing me joy. But I do feel like I wanna do a little stamp on there. I think these clusters here is where it's at. I have had this stamp set since last year. It's in the annual catalog. And Wendy, I feel like I did a class on this stamp. Good, thank you, Wendy, for saying your craft space looks very similar. Yeah, so and in the class, or presentation that I did anyways, it was really fun to use the stamp set because, like I say, you can layer and, where's my red? Layer and embellish, and could heat emboss as well. Okay, so this is how this is gonna go. Where do I want these snowflakes? I feel like maybe coming around this way. Just want to cover my mat here because I'm going off the paper. And a little bit in the corner. That's nice. We're almost done with this one. Let's get these glued on. The next color scheme is going to be Bermuda Bay. Okay, so I'm just lining up the edge of the paper on my surface there so I can kind of get this in the center. Then I'll layer this piece on. I still haven't pulled out my Christmas card list to see how many cards I need. Yes, that's right. Blue snowflakes, Wendy. Yep. For the whites piece. Yes, Pam, the white piece is just 1/4 inch, so 4 1/4 by 2 3/4. So yeah, 4 1/4 by 2 3/4 is what that. Okay, well now I'm second guessing my math. I'm sure it is. 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. Hooray, I can do 1/4 of an inch. There, so that's our inside. Okay. Then we got this, and then we'll add our snowflakes. So again, I only want part of it covered. So I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do it right about there. And then hope that it works out. I think this is a good size. Now, let's talk about our snowflakes. So this red glimmer paper, I'm sure it's not current, but I'm sure anybody making this card that you have glimmer paper, like I'm sure of it. Whether it's current or not current, I bet you have it. So I'm gonna use, because I wanna bring in some white, wonderful snowflakes. So I can't, oops, got a bit caught. I thought about stamping on black cardstock and then heat embossing and then cutting out. And then I saw these and then it seemed like less work. So this is what we're using. Anything to help make it go. All right, so I don't know how many you get in here. I lie, it's 24. 24 of these snowflakes, and they have a shimmer to them. So, oh, might be a bit big. Oh, here, it can go there. Perfect. So we're just gonna build the snowflake. I'm gonna take it off of this mat because I don't like the brown. So let me get my pokey tool. So with these snowflakes, I highly recommend the adhesive sheets. And I've done that for, I think it's this one, yeah. Because these are pretty tough to get down without kind of getting glue everywhere. So, I think that, oh, this one too. So I think one large snowflake, wait a minute, let's go one there. I wonder about this one. One moment, please, as I work my way through snowflake building. Maybe. And then, I feel like that's too much. Maybe that one, and then this one? No. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be the land of indecision. Oh no, there it is. That's the one. Where's the little, I need a little center. I don't think I cut one. I'm looking for this little guy here. This is for the next card, but I do not have it. So we're just gonna roll with it. All right, so let's get this down. Get to the next card to use gold and Bermuda Bay. So I'm just doing super gentle, but enough that I want it to stick because it's like the card, like the glimmer cardstock. So it's got a bit of weight to it and I want it to for sure stick. All right, so then this is actually not ideal because I have the sticker on the back of this, but it's gonna hang off. It's gonna hang off the card a bit. I'm just gonna take it off. Sticker sheet. Okay, whoops. So if I go here, let's glue this down. to think about all the contact places, I should say. So these 3. And you have to be mindful here of where the card opens too. The pressure and the sentiment. Oh my goodness. I hope this is as much stress as there is today for me. I think I did it. It's covering up a little bit, but I can't make this come off of the white because I put glue on it. Tanya. And then this guy's going over this. Beautiful. There it is. There's our first card. Do you love it? This is a problem. I don't know how I'm going to fix that because these have stickiness on them. I'll sort that out later. So there it is. You could maybe add a couple of rhinestones. Maybe. All right, so let's get this one. This one will be quick-ish. So here, just let me clear all this stuff out of the way. So this one we're going to make a layer. So these are our colors. So I want to make a white layer for here. This is too big. So let's cut, and I think, gosh, I should have this memorized, hey? Standard card, 4 by 5 1/4. Of course it is. 4. 5 1/4. Nancy, you say bling, hey? I think it needs bling. I'd have to go back to doing the bling. All right. So let's fold and varnish this. And so with the snowflakes, the look I'm going for has like a snowflake background. And I was thinking that I might do some gold heat embossing to make this go. So let's have a look at the stamps. There's a lot of crap over here. All right, stamps. So when making your own background, you just want to think about, or I think about anyways, I'll tell you what I do, you can do what works for you, is I want to think about how big the stamps are. Like I don't want to necessarily start with the super small ones because I won't have room for the big ones. I wonder if I could heat emboss and stamp regular ink. I don't know. I've never tried before, so I feel like this one, that's a good size. And that one, and maybe that one. And then where's my little snowflakes? And then we'll use this one to fill in. Love it. All right, so I need some blocks. And we'll pick out which one I'm gonna use to heat emboss. You guys make your own backgrounds with stamps. You guys comfortable doing that? Have you tried? Maybe? Okay. You get my basket of embossing goodies. Now we're on a gold theme, so that's what we're going with. And I need this. Okay. So I'm using this baby powder thingamajig to get rid of any static that it might have. I'm just thinking about which stamp I want to be my embossed stamp. think I'm gonna stamp the big one with Bermuda Bay first. I'm not actually totally convinced what I'm doing here, so we're just gonna roll with it, and it's gonna be amazing. I do not use Bermuda Bay very much, like at all really. I need to use it more because it's a great color. So, that's pretty dark. This is juicy. Go here. And maybe one more over here. I'm just gonna do a side one. Okay, one more up here. So what, do you guys make your own card, like your backgrounds? Have you tried that before? Okay, there's that. Let's clean this one. Now, so I'm not going to heat emboss these ones. Sorry. Sorry, somebody called me, but I hung up. I think I'm going to jail. I think it was one of those calls, you know, that oh, there's a warrant for my arrest and stuff. I'm sure you guys get those calls too. Okay, so Versamark ink. So you need to kind of work quickly before the Versamark dries. I might actually do my shake right now and then reassess what I want for stamping. Okay, so this is gold embossing powder. And I'm just shaking it over where I stamped. I have one more stamp down here, so I'm just gonna shake it. There. Ooh, this is gonna be pretty. Give it a bit of a tap tap. So see how there's not, I just missed a little, didn't really stay on. Yes, Nancy, the little images are helpful for with the white space. So I have just a little paintbrush to get rid of. So if you have little flecks and whatnot, you can leave them, but the look you'll get when the heat gun is applied will leave little specks. So sometimes that might not be the look you're going for. Okay, so I'm just gonna set this mess aside and I'm gonna add one here. I got a new heat gun. I got a Stampin' Up heat gun. Based on the recommendation that it had the 2 settings, so that's awesome. Okay, so I'm not even gonna shake more on. I'm just gonna dip it in, like so. And then catch this one at the bottom. So see how it missed a bit there? It's all good. Love it. Feel like I'm happy with that. I feel like there should be one more color. I do have Sahara Sand, which I might bring in. What color do you think would go with this, ladies? I brought out my little cheat sheet, but I wasn't digging the colors that were there. All right, so let's put this away and let's heat gun this. Where's my heat gun? All right, So, it's my heat gun. Just gonna plug it in here. Maybe you can tell me what other color you think. Good morning, Michael. Good morning. We gotta do a, Michael's gonna come and do a guest appearance. He promised me. And it's gonna be using a kit that he won. All right, let's see if you can see the magic. I love it when it melts and turns to the color. I think heat embossing is my favorite technique. Watermarking. I don't know what you mean, Jody. I know, it is magic, isn't it, Michael? That's heat embossing, friends. That's how it goes. Look it. I love it. I love heat embossing. Makes me happy. Okay, so look at this, y'all. Look at all this worker bee work I did before the live. Oh yes. You love it. I know you do. All right. Do we need to add some more? I'm a bit glittery here. One moment, please. Pool party. Pool party. Okay, Wendy, let's have a look. I see your pool party. Oh yeah. Sure. It's good. Good suggestion. Okay, let's add a little bit. So we have these two left. I feel like we can do both. Okay, Wendy, let's do pool party. Let's see what it looks like. I go here. Yeah, that's good. That's a good contrast. Oh, if we want to post our photos, yes, we do need to, you're right, Jody. We do need to watermark them as Stampin' Up! Demonstrators. We need to, yeah, I think it's images at Stampin' Up! But I think you have to put the year on it. Here, look, I made these. Can you see? The Canadian Stampers at 2021 Stampin' Up! That's what we need on there. Navy. Okay, I might do the little ones in navy. Nancy. Pam, Evening Evergreen. I do like that pool party. It's good contrast. Love the suggestions. Love it. Okay, let me get Night and Navy. Night of Navy. Misty Moonlight. Night and Navy might be a bit dark. Might be a bit dark. I think I might go with Sahara Sand for the little guys. Let's see. Where am I going with this? I need to get my little mat out. Oh yeah, that's good. It kind of is like a take on the gold. Love it. These colors are making me happy. I don't like it when it kind of covers other things. So I'm just, see how I'm covering that because I don't want the whole stamp. there. Post-it notes are your friends in crafting land. Where else? Yeah, turn the card around too, because that might give you a different perspective, you know? You know what I mean? I'm gonna do a little over here. And I think we're ready for assembly. I'm so happy with my background. Do you guys like it? Okay, I'm actually kind of loving it. Like a lot. Yes, Pam, you're right. The pool party is perfect. Good call, Wendy. All right, ladies and gents, let's put this together. Yes. So here comes the Stampin' Up! Color coordination. Our cardstock, our ink, all matchy-matchy. Really does make a difference. This is going down. You could pop this up if you wanted, I suppose. I like the gold and the Bermuda Bay. Okay, so because I'm a little bit lazy, we're gonna use one of these. I don't want the shimmery ones because it's almost like a bit vanilla-y. And I think this is the one. This one I feel like it's, you could also go this way. Oh, maybe that. Hang on, my side is not sticking enough. With the paper is just a little bit warped with the heat embossing, so it's not sticking as I would like. So you could come this way and then you could add snowflakes. Oh my God, I love it. I might go landscape. What do you guys think? Landscape? Landscape. Okay, so this is option 1 or option 2 with snowflakes. I will pause while I'm poking things to let Facebook catch up. Option 1 or option 2? Option 1 shows more. So this is, Nancy says this. I think I love the snowflake building options for this set. Pokey tool is awesome. Now there's also there's an attachment you can get for your pokey tool so that you can run this over to get all the little bits out. In case you're wondering what that's all about. Option 1, landscape, option 1. All right, it's unanimous, it seems almost, for those inputting input, is that option 1 is the way to go, which is this guy right here. Okay, let's build our snowflakes. These can go. Oh, actually, I lied to you. Let's do a sentiment. A sentiment. So we have this, and thank you so much. Oh my God. I think I might use the same one as I did before. I'm doing it. This is the one we're doing. Sentiment goes this way. Okay, so who's got their Christmas cards ready? Anybody? I have a bin going. I know you have yours organized, Nancy. So we could heat emboss this. Sure, let's do it. Why not? We're here. We have the stuff. We have our tools out. static remover, Versamark ink. Yes, ready for writing. Okay, I'm going to do this one right in the middle this time. So that's a bit red. I don't know if you can see that. It's because I used red in my Versamark once upon a time, and now it's there forever, it seems. But not to worry, because the gold goes over and then nobody knows. Nobody will know. Just feel like I want that a little bit more. You ready for the magic, Michael? Michael and friends? Got some wispies. All right. Heat tool. It's really hot on my fingers, by the way. Ow. I need a little tool. Oh my God, I just love it every time. Every time. Never lets me down. Look at that. Oh my God, look at that. I'm making more of these. Okay, I have to clean this hot mess up first. Okay. So this, I'm for sure putting on some dimensionals. My dimensionals. Then the card's going together. Thanks for sticking with me, guys, for these projects. I hope it's given you some inspiration. Yes, tongs, and I can tell you guys have had your fingers burned by the heat tool as well. Lets us know we're crafting. Okay. So we're going smack dab in the middle. Now, bring on the snowflakes. So I did not use, I didn't use the sticky sheets because I was kind of running out of time to get myself organized for the live. So I feel like that could be one. That's kind of big. Let's just have a look. They're too big. I guess I could cut them off. I don't like the white on white. Clothes peg. That's a good idea, Pam. Where's the little white one? There. I don't hate that. I feel like that's a bit big though. Let's add some gold. Oh, now we're talking. I could just spend a lot of time making these snowflakes. You just cut up all kinds of doodads. Intricate and pretty. Yep. And do I have a gold piece? I do. So see how they all kind of layer together? I feel like these are too big for this card. So let's just take this layer. Nope. What about this? Oh my God, it's too much. I think this is too much. It's too heavy around the outside of the card, or sentiment. I don't hate that. What do you guys think of that? And I might add one of those. I feel like this needs some color. All right, that's what we're going with. This is a pretty card. I'm just gonna bring it up before I start gluing it all down so you can see. Okay, let's get our glue on. This would be the time to have the sticker sheets. Oh my gosh, I used the sticker sheets on here. I'm like Dory in Finding Nemo. It's like I can't remember what I did an hour ago. Oh, I'm so happy. I have a little bit of, sorry, I don't know if I was in camera there. Yes, Nancy, I agree. Less layering because it's a bit heavy. So I think that's what you mean. So when doing this, if you used, they have another snowflake in the set that's a bit bigger, and you could use that as the focal point for your card. Excuse me. And then you could do the multi-layering. Or like instead of doing the background, you could just use actual dies of the snowflakes. What's happening? Okay. Love it. My OCD is kicking in. It needs to be just so. So this one, I'm gonna do glue here, but dimensionals on the side to pop it up so that it's the same. Oh. It's the same. I'm hearing you guys say, keep it simple. Make it simple. Are these simple enough, do you think? I might have gone overboard. Okay. Oh, that was by fluke. Look how close that is. Okay, so that's stain. And then this one. No sticker tape on this one. And hopefully if there's some outdoor activities happening in my future today, because it looks beautiful outside actually. Beautiful. Okay, so I put glue kind of around the outside, so I just didn't want it on my workspace. So this is just the scrap from the dimensionals that I was gonna throw away. A nice long walk. Yeah, Nancy, it is a wild card for sure. I'm gonna pop this sucker up. This little guy right here. It's getting popped. Thank you, Kyle. It is a lovely card. Just right out of my brain this morning. I thought, I need to use some snowflakes. It's really the wow factor. The TSN turning point really for this card on the wow factor, folks, is the embossing. In my opinion, the snowflakes are super pretty too. So I'm gonna put a little dimensional here using the minis, just so that the snowflake isn't tilted. So because I popped this up, want one more little one here. And then I suppose I could put one of the snowflakes on the inside too. Boom. This is really something. this card. It's actually, you're right, Nancy, it is. It is. You think the background's the star of the project, Pam? Wow, I'm impressed with myself. Okay, so I feel like maybe there should be a little something going on in the card. I'm not going to keep you, well, maybe you want to stay for it. You can go if you are pressed for time. I'm going to add this little guy here. And I feel like there needs to be, no, actually it's fine. I was gonna say that I need to add a white panel on the inside, which I think you probably could. I'm gonna add a little bit to the background of where my snowflake is gonna go. See, and then I'm gonna add this so it gives it some friends. Always need friends. I feel like I want to keep stamping this thing. Okay. Then this is going here. Telling you, my OCD. Okay, I'm committing. The last snowflake. So I was doing some Christmas shopping on Amazon, and with all the everything that's happening, they messaged and are refunding me some of the things that I bought because they can't even deliver them. They're not even, which I guess is kind of a good business practice, right? Like if you keep your commitment to shipping something or sending something, then it's just going to be such a hassle right now. But Amazon's like, no, we're out. So I don't blame them. It's probably for the best. Okay, so I do have a little bit of ooze here, my ooze factor. So it's gonna be fine because it'll dry clear, but I'm just not gonna close the card all the way. Love this little pokey tool. Okay, that's it, that's the inside. And there's our wow. Okay, where's our other card? Here it is. That's 2 cards today in, oh my gosh, exactly an hour. Those are some pretty fancy Christmas cards, if I do say so myself. Thanks for watching, you guys. I certainly appreciate the company first thing in the morning. I know 9 o'clock is early. So I hope that you have an amazing weekend. It's been a rough week, so do something for yourself and stay safe. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend.